Hey friend, welcome back to the channel. I'm Rhonda and this is Little Bit of Everything Homestead. I ran to the Walmart this morning and look at what I picked up. So let's plant some flowers. Yesterday I threw this together. I used the leftover pansies that I had, and then I got that hosta in the mail with my blazing autumn blaze maple trees. So I put that little thing there. I have to bring in all my winter stuff because it is still out on the porch yet. Every single time I thought I would decorate for spring, it snowed. So I left this out. I'll bring this stuff in. I got a little rug this morning for there, and I think I'm gonna leave my window open. I don't know that I want a wreath up there every time for every season. So I think I'm going to leave it blank. On the entryway of the daycare entrance from the driveway garden, I have this tub. So I thought I would just throw some of these cute little, I don't know if these are pansies or if they're violas, but I thought they were pretty. And then I got these pansies. And you guys, I'm not really a huge spring flower girl, but I thought I could cut these blossoms and dry them, because pansies are edible, you know. I don't know that I would eat these because I don't know if they're organic or not, but wouldn't those be pretty for like a little craft in the summertime? And then I got these yellow ones just for a little pop of color. So I thought I would plant those up in this tub, so you're greeted with some cuteness when you walk into the daycare. And then I would put the rug down and take my winter stuff in from down here. And you guys, we have poles. We're putting in new poles this summer. They just need to get sanded and painted. This porch still needs a little bit of work, but little by little we'll get there. So I'm just gonna kind of take these out of the pack first and then kind of arrange them where I want them, and then we'll plant them up. It is another beautiful day here in Wisconsin. It is calling for major thunderstorms tomorrow though. So I thought, let's get them in and get them planted. Wait, this guy does not want to come out. Come on, little buddy. All right, let's move on to the next one here. I think they're rip bound in there. Wow, they were fighting me. There we go. Oh, I hope I didn't break them. We'll take these ones out. Oh, these come out much easier. I only got a 4-pack of these, so I thought I would just kind of sprinkle them in throughout with the purple, and I have purple and yellow up by the door, so I thought they'd kind of be matchy-matchy, you know. And then once these die out, I can plant some pretty summer flowers. Okay, I think with these little purple ones, I'm gonna go all around the perimeter. Like I'll go all around. That. And I only have 4 of the white and purple ones, so I will stagger those with the yellow ones. Oh, that worked out great. Like that, like that, like that, like that. Wait a minute. I have more yellow than I have white and purple. Purple and white and yellow. There we go. All right, let's get these planted up. So I went into town and I went to the Walmart, and they have just, you know, like just their spring flowers are out right now. Not too many. And I found some really pretty poppies. So I'll show you guys those when I'm done because they're gorgeous. And I love poppies. They're so dainty and like cottagey. And my grandma had poppies when I was little. So I find myself gravitating towards flowers like that, like the lilac and hollyhocks and like all those really pretty old-timey flowers. I find that I gravitate towards those when I plant stuff in my landscaping. So I think they hold like a nice memory for me. I remember as a child, she had, just the most beautiful, huge hollyhocks. You know, and back then they didn't have like the double-petaled hollyhocks and the really full, like all the fancy flowers they have now. And she had, by her back door, she had like a screened-in porch, and she had a huge lilac tree. And I remember as a child going in that, playing in that porch and smelling those lilacs. I told Scott I want to do a hedgerow somewhere on this property of like a hedgerow of lilacs. Wouldn't that be so cool? Oh, they smell so beautiful. And then it'll give you some spring interest, you know, because right now there's not a whole lot blooming. I have one left and I don't know where to put it. I think this is, all right, I'll just stick it right in the middle. It doesn't matter. Once they all start growing, it'll all flush together anyways, and it'll be just a big bucket full of beautiful, beautiful spring flowers. There, that was easy peasy. Let's give them some water. And then, while we're at it, let's go up here and water these. Give these guys a little drink. And then I will go and grab my rug, put the Christmas stuff inside the daycare room, and I think we'll be done. All right, let's grab this stuff and put it away. There we go. I'll grab the broom and I'll sweep off the steps and grab the rug, and then that'll be it. This is the rug I got. Really super simple. No color. I didn't want a ton of color. I just want to keep this area as simple as possible because this is where the daycare parents come in and out. So I don't want it to be cluttered with stuff, you know? So I'm going to have Scott start the blower up, and he's going to blow this all for me instead of me sweeping. So let me turn you around and I'll show you how it looks. There, it looks, I think it does look kind of bare without a wreath. So I might find just a small, cutesy little plain something. No flowers, no color. But I got the little rug. And then, like I said, I did this yesterday. I just potted up these extra pansies I had from when Scott went into town and got the turkeys and the strawberry plants. And then I had that hosta from a mail order that I got. And look, you guys, remember oh gosh, when was it? In the fall? We planted up, you probably can't see them, we planted up all the hostas in this front little garden, and they are starting to, there you go, and they are starting to make their comeback. So that's fun. As the parents are walking out, I have this little tub here filled with all the little plants that we just planted. So that'll be cute. And then I have, up here, I have these hanging, oh, what are they called? Pulleys. They're old pulleys. And then I have one down there. I might get some hanging baskets to put on these. I don't know. I get torn because I never want it to be too crowded in this area, you know? All right, let me show you the poppies that I got. I'll give you guys a view. When the daycare parents leave, they walk out into the driveway and they're greeted with the driveway garden. So I thought that was really nice. We got some peach trees. Scott stopped and picked up some peach trees, I think last week. I can't remember where they were at. Look at how healthy they look. Let's see what it says. It's a Resilience peach, and he paid $39.99 for them. We are almost done with the deck, you guys. We have these railings to put up and then the stairs, but I think the stairs are gonna wait because we have some landscaping that we wanna do. So look at these. Aren't they pretty? Oh, I was completely pulled in. Look at that. Oh, I don't know where I'm gonna put them, but I knew I had to have them. Well, friends, that's it for today's video. Short and sweet. Thanks for hanging out with me as I planted up these pansies and threw a cute little rug in front of the daycare door. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you get outside and you're able to enjoy this beautiful weather that we're having, and we'll see you next time. Bye, friend.